Hello and welcome to Chair Yoga. My name is Debbie Mormon, and this class is brought to you by Family Care Health Centers in St. Louis, Missouri. Please remember to always respect your body and only move in ways that feel safe and okay in your body. Nothing should cause any sharp or burning pain. If that happens, please stop doing what you're doing. Always take care of your body. And so we're gonna start with a little centering and breath work. We'll warm up the spine. We'll move a little bit and then take a little meditation at the end. Remember to always rest, take breaks, watch 10 minutes and turn it off. Do whatever you need to do to make this your practice. I think that's all I have to say. So let's take a minute to get centered. So find an easy seated position, lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders down, lower the gaze or close your eyes, and just take a minute to focus your attention within the body and on the breath, setting aside the worries or problems of the day for the next little bit to focus on the present moment. Just notice the breath flowing in and flowing out. If you'd like to set an intention or a dedication or a mantra for your practice, now would be a great time to do that. So an intention is any quality or characteristic that you would like more of in your life. So it might be forgiveness, patience, resilience, love, peace, calm. Whatever speaks to you today, take a minute and hold that intention close in your mind. And we'll take 4 rounds of 4, 7, 8 breathing. So what that means is we're going to inhale slowly through the nose to a count of 4. We're going to hold the breath for a count of 7. And exhale out the mouth for a count of 8. And we'll do that 4 times. I'll count you through the first 2 rounds, and then we'll take the second 2 rounds on our own. So go ahead and let all your air out. Keep that length in your spine. Slow inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale out your mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale out the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 7, 8. 2 more rounds. And then just resume normal breathing. If you're new to 4, 7, 8 breath, you may find yourself a little bit dizzy or lightheaded. That's okay. The more you practice that 4, 7, 8 breathing, the less dizzy you get and the more benefit you get from it. I recommend practicing 4, 7, 8 breathing twice a day. Once in the morning and once maybe as you get in bed to help you fall asleep. Good. So think about your intention one more time, holding it close in your mind's eye. And gently blink open the eyes. And we'll come towards the edge of our chair, and we're just going to flow our arms to kind of get the body warmed up. So on an inhale, palms up, and then on an exhale, we draw the prayer hands down to our heart center. We're going to do that 9 more times. So slow inhale, slow exhale. So nothing fast here. We're just connecting the breath with the movement. All breathing done through the nose if you're not congested. I think this is 5, so we're halfway there. Couple more. You got this. Keep the shoulders relaxed and the spine straight. Last one. Good. Bring the hands to the knees and we'll take a few rounds of cat-cow to start loosening up the spine a little bit. So on an inhale, arch the back, draw the shoulder blades together. Maybe the chin lifts a little. And then on an exhale, reverse that. Scoop out the belly, widen the shoulder blades, chin drops. And then connect the movement with your breath. So inhale for cow, exhale for cat. Let's take a couple more. Back to neutral. How you doing? All right, let's take a twist. So inhale, both arms up by the ears. On an exhale, we're going to twist right. So the left hand comes to the outside of your right knee. Right hand reaches for the back of your chair. Inhale, lengthen the spine and draw the belly in and take your twist to the right. And we'll just hold it here for a few rounds of slow, deep, even breath. If looking back over your right shoulder doesn't feel good in your neck, you can look to your right side wall or bring your gaze forward. Allow those slow, deep breaths to massage all those organs that are getting twisted there. On your next inhale, bring both arms back out as you untwist, arms up by the ears, and we'll twist to the left now. So the right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand reaches back for the chair. Inhale, lengthen the spine and draw the belly in. Take your twist to the left. Slow, deep, even breaths. Good. On your next inhale, untwist, bring the arms back up by the ears. And then on an exhale, the right hand lowers to the seat of your chair and you take a side bend over to the right. Keep that left hip rooted, left shoulder drawing back. So there's no rounding in the spine here. You're reaching the left side ribs over to the left side wall. And breathing. Good. Inhale, both arms back up by the ears, other side, left hand to the seat of the chair. Exhale, side bend to the left, keeping the right hip rooted, right shoulder back. Gaze can be straight ahead, or if it feels okay, it can go up under that right arm if that feels okay. Slow, deep breaths through the nose. Good. Inhale, both arms up by the ears. And on an exhale, the hands are going to come to the legs and either forearms to the knees, and the head hangs heavy. This is a beautiful forward fold if that's what is right for your body today. If you have a block or a book or a footstool, you can bring the hands to that. So the block is just a way of bringing the earth up closer to your body. Maybe the hands travel down the shins and the torso rests on the thighs. No version of this pose is any better than the other. You make this your practice by modifying in whatever ways you need or want to. But wherever you are, see if you can soften the jaw, soften the neck. Let any negative or unwanted thoughts just flow out the top of the head into the soil of your practice. Good. If you're folded all the way forward, let's take a halfway lift so the hands can be on, elbows can be on the thighs. We just want to feel all that length in the spine. And come on, back up. And we're just going to take a little flow from seated to forward fold, and we'll do that 4 times. So inhale, both arms up by the ears. Exhale, either hands to the thighs to whatever your forward fold looks like. And then inhale with a strong flat back, bring the arms back up. And maybe you take the arms wide to come into your forward fold. Maybe you need the hands on the thighs for that support. That's fine. We got 3 more to go. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, keep the spine long and straight and the belly drawn in. 2 more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise it up. I don't know if this is 5 or not. It might be 6. We're going to take 1 more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. And bring the hands down to heart center. Good. Take a minute. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? That might have got your heart pumping a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Good. Let's inhale the arms straight out to a T. And we're just going to find a little flow side to side here. So we're going to flip the right wrist up. Keep both sit bones rooted, and we're just going to lean a little bit over to the right. Inhale it back up, both palms down. Exhale, left palm up, lean to the left. Inhale back up, and that's our flow. So just go ahead and flow side to side. Exhale as you lean. Inhale as you come up. Keep the belly in. We're working that waist a little bit. Take 1 more to each side. And relax the arms down. We'll take a little seated child's pose. So just bring the elbows to the knees, cross the arms, let the head hang heavy. Let the jaw relax. Let all the muscles of the face soften. And focus on your slow, deep breath. And then go ahead and lift the head a little bit. We're going to keep the left forearm on the left leg. And we're just going to inhale the right arm out and up to the sky. Hold it there. Maybe the gaze goes up towards the right hand if that feels okay in your neck. And breathe a couple rounds of breath. And exhale, bring the right forearm to the right knee or thigh, and inhale the left arm out and up to the sky. And breathe. And one more time to each side. Left forearm to the left leg. Right arm reaches out and up. The arm is as straight as you can get it. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm out and up, and take some breaths. Exhale, release it down. Bring the torso back upright. And let's take 5 shoulder rolls in each direction. So bring the shoulders forward. Inhale, up by the ears. Exhale, back and down. Explore that full range of motion with your shoulders. Keep the spine long and straight. 2 more. And then we'll reverse the circle. So we're going to bring the shoulders back. Inhale up. Exhale forward and down. Inhale back and up. Exhale forward and down. Good. One more. And take a minute, maybe lower your gaze or close your eyes. Call to mind again your intention. We'll get into the shoulders a little bit more. So your options are bringing your forearms any amount toward together. So maybe yours are like this, that's fine. As long as you're feeling some stretch in the middle of your shoulder blades. Or you can bring the right elbow under the left elbow and maybe the backs of your hands touch or the palms. And breathe into the center of your shoulder blades. Feel that sensation, that stretch. Maybe you lift the elbows a little bit. Maybe you bring the hands a little bit away from the face, maybe not. But relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, and breathe into that space in your back that you are feeling a sensation. Good. Gently release out. Maybe swing the arms back and forth. Maybe shake them like your hands are wet. You're trying to dry them off. And we'll take that again. So remember your options. You can always bring the forearms together in front of the chest and lift the elbows here. If you're coming with me, now we'll do the other side. So the left elbow comes under the right and either the backs of the hands or the palms touch. And breathe into the center of the spine. Maybe the elbows lift a little, maybe the hands come away from the face. Just options, not requirements. It's your practice. Good. Gently release out. We're going to take some knee circles. So if grabbing hold of your knee is not in your range of practice, you can always pause me and go grab a belt or a strap or a tie, anything like that. And we're going to bring that right knee any amount towards the chest. And then maybe you grab both ends of the strap in the right hand. And we're just going to make some circles with the right knee. If it's in your practice to hold the right knee with the right hand, go ahead and do that. And then switch the direction of your circles. So we're just waking up that right hip, loosening things up. If you have low back pain, oftentimes that's a result of a tight hip. And then we'll take it a little bit further by crossing the right ankle over the left knee. If that doesn't work for you, you can cross the right ankle over the left ankle. Or if you've got your block or your footstool, you can set that to the inside of your left ankle and set the outer edge of your right foot on the block. So all of these options are perfect. Wherever you are, flex the right foot, lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders down, breathe into that right hip. You can always do some very gentle pressure down on that right knee if you need a little bit more. Another option, if you need more stretch, is to draw that right heel up toward the right hip crease a little bit. Make sure that feels okay in that right knee. Keep the right foot flexed to protect the right knee. Good, and we're going to take 3 forward fold flows. That's hard to say. Just like we did earlier with our forward fold. So inhale the arms up by the ears. Exhale, swan dive over that right leg. Inhale, rise it all back up. Exhale, fold over the right leg any amount. Inhale it back up. You can always bring the hands to the right foot and the right knee and take your forward fold that way. Good. Settle into stillness. And gently uncross the right foot. Maybe bounce the knees a little bit. And we'll take that little series on the other side. So either the left hand grabs the left knee or you use your strap or your belt. Lengthen the spine and circle that left knee. Keep the belly in. And circle in the other direction. Good. Remember your options for the other side. Either the left ankle over the right knee, left ankle over the right ankle, or you're using your prop, your footstool, whatever you have, to let that left knee just fall open. As long as you're feeling some sensation in the left hip, you're doing it perfectly. Flex the left foot to protect the knee, lengthen the spine. And just breathe to that left hip. Maybe call to mind your intention that you set at the beginning of practice. And focusing on your breath. And we'll find our forward fold flow on this side. So inhale, both arms up by the ears. Exhale, hands for support as you forward fold. Inhale, rise it all back up. Exhale, maybe you swan dive over the left leg. Inhale it up. One more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale it up. And relax the arms. Another moment to appreciate that left hip. And go ahead and uncross the legs. Move your block to the side. And we'll stretch the hamstring a little bit here so you can't really see me. Let me scoot back a little bit. So we're going to straighten that right leg. Left knee is bent. And the right foot is flexed, so only your heel is touching the floor. So we're on the edge of our seat. Get on the edge of your seat. All right. And we're going to find a forward fold any amount over that right leg. So maybe the left elbow comes to the left knee, and the right hand reaches down the right leg any amount. And then go ahead and let the head drop, let the neck and shoulders be soft. And here we're looking for that sensation all along the back of that right leg. If you're more open or want to, you can bring both hands to the floor or to that block again. Please modify these poses so they work in your body. Everybody is different. Everybody is beautiful. Good. And go ahead and come on back up. We'll switch legs. So we'll bend the right knee and straighten the left knee. Left foot is flexed, toes pointed up to the sky, lengthen the spine. Right elbow to the right knee, left hand travels any amount down the left leg or to the left foot, whatever. Bring the sensation to the back of that left leg and breathe. Nice and easy. Bring the torso back upright. Rebend the left knee. And we're going to stand for a little bit. So let's stand with our right hip to our chair. So I'm standing to the left of my chair. And I'm going to take my right hand and hold on to the chair for stability. And we're going to take this left leg like we're riding a bike. We're riding our bike forward. So keep the belly in. And we're just like making some circles with that left knee. And let's go backward on our bike. So now we're pedaling our bike backward. Good. Relax out, maybe shake it a little bit. And then we'll take it on the other side. So now we're going to stand to the right of our chair. Left hand holds on. Root down through that left foot, and we're going to go forward on our bike with our right leg. I like to put my hand on my belly to remind me to suck it in. Good. Now let's go backwards. So circle in the other direction. So this can be a big movement or a little movement, doesn't matter. And rest. So let's take a down dog with our chair, and then we're going to take tree pose. So stand facing the back of your chair, both hands on the seat of the chair, and you're going to walk the feet back until you can get all kinds of length in the spine. The knees can stay bent here if that feels better in your hamstrings, or the legs can be straight, or maybe you bend one knee and straighten, bend and straighten. We're more concerned with the length in the spine here than what's going on with your legs. Slow, deep, even breaths. Focus your mind on your intention again. And gently rise it up, walk the feet back up underneath the body, and we'll come back to having our right hip closest to the chair. And we're going to play with tree pose, which is a great pose that to help us focus, help us let go of thoughts that maybe aren't serving us. It's hard to be thinking about what you're going to do later today when you're trying not to fall over. So here we go. So we're going to root down through the four corners of our right foot. So that's the big toe mound, little toe mound, inner and outer heel. And imagine roots growing down into your floor. Find a little spot to stare at a few feet in front of you on the earth. And then we're going to kick the left knee out to the left. And our left foot is kind of like a kickstand on our right ankle. Hips stay squared forward. And maybe you play with your balance here by letting go. Maybe you fall. Maybe you have to get back in a few times. That's perfect. Trees fall over all the time. If you're wanting to take it a little bit further, you can bring the sole of the foot to the right calf, as long as that knee stays pointed out to your left side wall. And again, you can play with letting go of the chair, or maybe the left foot comes to the right thigh. This is not mandatory at all. If you're struggling with balance, stay where you feel like you're at your edge. There's no competition in yoga. There's no expectation. And some days our balance is better than others. Some days I can nail tree pose, other days I fall over all the time. It doesn't matter. You accept yourself where you are today in your body. Maybe you keep holding on to that chair the whole time, or the wall. Either way. As long as you're challenging your balance a little bit, you're building strength, you're increasing your focus. Good. Bring the left knee forward, and then relax it down, and shake out the right leg. And then come on over to the other side of your chair again. We're moving our chair a lot today. And again, we're going to root down through those four corners of the left foot. Find your spot to stare at and keep staring at that spot. That's going to help your balance. Kick the right knee out to the right, left hand holds onto your chair. Kickstand, calf or thigh. What works for you today? My balance is really bad today. Except I'm not supposed to judge, am I? My balance is what it is today. Stay focused on that little spot you're staring at and draw everything to the midline. And breathe. Hold on to the chair, bring that right knee forward, and then lower it down and shake out the left leg. All right, we're gonna play with the standing warrior one. So we're gonna come back to facing the back of our chair. We're gonna hold on with both hands, just like we did with down dog, except here we're gonna take a big step back with that right foot. And the right foot is going to land at a diagonal. So the toes, right toes are pointed a little bit out to the right. Now you have the option of taking more like your feet are on railroad tracks. If you're struggling with balance, I would recommend widening the space between your legs like you're on railroad tracks. If you're feeling like your balance is pretty good today, heel to heel alignment. So take a look, see what works for you. And then you're going to bend into that left knee. And we never want the left knee to go beyond the left ankle. Work to draw the right hip forward and the left hip back. So this is a warrior one stance with our legs. Hands can stay on the chair. Or you can rise one arm up at a time. If you're feeling safe enough, you can bring both arms up. But there's no problem with keeping both arms, both hands on the chair. You do what works. You're still building the strength in your legs when you're holding on to the chair. Slow, deep breaths. Relax the shoulders down. And come on, step the feet back up together. Maybe bounce the knees a little bit. And we'll take that on the other side. So we're going to take a big step back with the left foot. It lands at a diagonal. Feet are wide or heel to heel alignment. And then we're going to bend into that right knee, but not beyond the ankle. Lengthen the spine. Draw the left hip forward as you draw the right hip back. Again, you can play with your arms to do whatever feels best for you today. Good. Push off the left toes, step it back up, and we'll come back down to our seat. We'll take a little neck stretch. So drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Let that left arm just kind of dangle by your left hip. Maybe let that left arm make some little small circles as it's dangling. So the left arm is relaxed. It's just sort of making some circles. And circle the other way. Notice what that does to the sensation in the left side of your neck. Good. Bring the left hand back to the left leg. And inhale the head back up to neutral. And we'll drop the left ear to the left shoulder. And let the right arm dangle by your right hip. Maybe you find those little micro circles with that relaxed right arm. Let's go the other way. And right hand, the right thigh. And bring the head back up to neutral. And then we're going to drop the chin to the chest. Chin back up. We're going to extend both arms straight out to a T. We're going to flip the palms up, bring them to prayer in front of the heart center, interlace the fingers, extend the palms straight out in front, and then inhale the arms straight overhead, and exhale back to the T. Palms up, prayer. Interlace the opposite way, so it's the way that doesn't feel natural. Extend the arms forward. Inhale it up. Exhale it out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Interlace. And inhale it up. Last one. And relax the arms down. We'll set up for our Shavasana. So that's our final relaxation and meditation. So options are to just take an easy seat, keeping your good posture, lowering your gaze here. You can lie on your back on the floor if that's within your abilities or desires today. You can rest your head on your desk. Do whatever allows you to feel very soft and relaxed. So take a minute to fidget around, wiggle, adjust, and then allow yourself to settle into stillness wherever you are. Lower your gaze or close your eyes, allowing the effects of the class to integrate into the body. How does your body feel different now from when we first started the class? Might feel a little fatigued, it might feel a little bit lighter or more open. Again, no judgment, no expectations, but just notice if anything has shifted in your body. My hope is that the mind is a little bit more quiet. That's what happens when we connect the breath with the movement. It calms the central nervous system. Notice everywhere your body is coming in contact with support. So the earth under your feet, the chair under the backs of your legs, and your tush. Your back supported by the back of your chair. Imagine with each exhale, the body becomes a little bit heavier into those supports. Where our meditation today is going to be silent. So I encourage you to work toward keeping your focus within the body and on the breath. So maybe you feel the chest expanding and contracting with your inhales and your exhales. Maybe you feel the cool air coming in through your nose, the warm air leaving your nose. And know that your thoughts will wander. Your brain's job is to think, so it's going to think. Each time you notice that your thoughts have wandered off, just kind of say, oops, and bring your attention back to your body, back to your breath. I'm going to take a couple minutes like this in silence. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Maybe bring some small movements to your fingers and to your toes. And then as you're ready, reach the arms up by the ears, the legs out in front. Maybe circle the ankles, circle the wrists. And keeping the gaze lower, just go ahead and relax it all back down. And we'll press the palms together in front of the heart center as our gesture of closing this sacred time we've created for ourselves and that we've shared together. Thank yourself for showing up on your chair today. Call to mind again your intention that you set at the beginning of practice and invite that quality to manifest in your life this week. My soul honors your soul. I commend the place in you where the Spirit resides. I admire the place in you that is of love, light, truth, and peace, because it's also within me, and in sharing these things, we are united. We are one. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you're feeling good, and I will see you next time. Take good care of yourself.